welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Today, we're going to do another episode of Who Inspired? The series where I intend to show you some different items or even characteristics that I have and point out the individual who inspired me to get them in the first place. This time, I'm really excited to elaborate on a dear friend of mine that hasn't worn out its welcome yet. My beloved leather jacket. I've been slinging this bad boy over my shoulders since the inception of my channel. If I tried to record a video without it, I'm sure I would be a nervous wreck. I mean, come on. At this point, it's practically synonymous with my identity. As we mosey along, I'll reveal the mysterious, unknown figure who's responsible for my leather jacket and when I received it, plus all my likes and dislikes. Let's begin. The leather-clad, flamboyant front woman of Joan Jett and the Blackhearts was the main reason why I gave in to the desire to obtain my own leather jacket. I followed Joan Jett closely from a young age. She was all the rage throughout the 1980s, which is my absolute favorite decade of music to listen to. I thought Joan looked stunning in her sleek leather jacket, and I wondered whether it would mesh well with my appearance. Needless to say, the results were quite satisfying. So far, I've put on 3 different incarnations of my leather jacket. I donned the first one back in 2016 and kept it until it was damaged beyond repair in 2020. Here are a few pics of it. After that, I replaced it with another leather jacket as a birthday gift, which I reluctantly discarded in 2024 when it too lost its luster. It bore a striking resemblance to the previous jacket, except for the minimalistic design of the front pockets. I also preferred the addition of ridges that went down the upper arms. I'll let you see the remaining pics of the second jacket. This brings me to the current version of my leather jacket. I unboxed it during my birthday 2 years ago. If the pattern persists, it should last until 2028. Unfortunately, the condition of leather gradually deteriorates over time, and it's something that you must accept. Pieces fall off the sleeves, and suddenly, it just doesn't project the same appeal that it used to. When I'm not wearing my leather jacket, I place it on the outside of my closet door handle. Now, I'm going to quickly rattle off some likes and dislikes. I want to end on a positive note, so I'll get the dislikes out of the way first. There aren't very many. My biggest gripe is how the sleeves are set up. 2 options to adjust them. The first button feels too loose. Therefore, if I roll my sleeves up past my elbows, the slightest movement causes them to slide down to my wrist, which can be annoying. On the other hand, the other option squeezes uncomfortably tight against my skin. It would be nice if they included a happy medium type of third setting right here. To be honest, that's just a minor nitpick. I understand how hard it is to predict, since forearm sizes vary from person to person. My second complaint is related to the heat that's generated. It's not exclusive to this particular jacket. All leather carries this toasty trait. I need to wear a t-shirt underneath while I'm recording videos, otherwise I'll be drenched in sweat within minutes. In fact, I try not to take this jacket outside unless the temperature falls below 50 degrees. Now, I'll counter with an assortment of qualities I like. First of all, I admire the considerable bulkiness of the material. As the weight presses down on your shoulders and back, it helps reinforce the notion that the jacket is a super premium item. In addition, as I alluded to earlier, I'm quite grateful for the confidence boost that it unlocks. Not to mention, the fabric is silky smooth and pleasant to run my fingers through. Also, I praise the amount of care that went into the zipper. In the past, I've used jackets with horrible zippers that consistently got stuck halfway up and required a second attempt. I never, ever have that problem when it comes to this darling leather jacket. It zips quite easily. Furthermore, I dig the convenient pockets to stick my hands in case I forget my gloves. Of course, it's great at adhering to my microphone as well. I love the unique aroma that it gives off. Finally, I appreciate how it makes my shoulders appear a bit wider than they normally do. Well, that's it. What do you want me to talk about in the next episode? I'm open to suggestions, so please comment down below. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Till then, rock on.